If you got your IT career advice in 2021, half of it is now obsolete. In the first quarter of 2026 alone, the tech industry shed 45,000 jobs. At the same time, AI-related hiring hit record highs, and the entire shape of the IT career map shifted underneath everyone, while most career advice channels are still telling you the same things they were telling you 5 years ago. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what changed, what stayed the same, and what you should actually do if you're trying to get into IT in 2026. Hi, I'm Christoph. I've spent over 27 years in IT, from helpdesk all the way to IT director. I've watched the industry restructure itself 2 or 3 times. The one happening right now, the one driven by AI, is the biggest reshuffling since cloud took over a decade ago. And the people who understand what's actually happening are landing better jobs faster than the people who are still optimizing for a 2021 playbook. Quick note before we dive in, I just shipped a free course inside my Screw community called Get Into IT 2026 edition. 9 lessons, about 70 minutes total, covers everything we're about to walk through in deep detail. Right now, access is completely free, and every course I add stays free for you forever if you join while it's free. I'll be flipping it to paid soon. Link is in the description. Lock in your spot before that switch. Let's start with what was actually true in 2021. The standard advice 5 years ago looked like this. Get your CompTIA A+ cert. Get a help desk job, spend a year there, move into sysadmin, get your Security Plus, maybe go into cybersecurity, maybe go into cloud, climb the ladder. A clean, linear, 2-track world where you started at the bottom and worked your way up. If you wanted to skip the bottom rung, you got a 4-year degree in computer science or IT, took an internship, and walked into a junior software developer or junior sysadmin role. The bootcamp pipeline was at its peak, 3 months of intensive training. Junior dev offer at $74,000. That was the pattern, repeated across the industry. And it actually worked. For self-starters, the path was YouTube tutorials, Professor Messer, a few Udemy courses, and grinding through certifications. You could do it without a degree. It took longer, but the door was open. That was the 2021 map. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out with YouTube, and make sure you get notified about new videos. Thank you. And now back to the video. Now let's talk about what changed. Change number 1. AI moved from specialty to baseline. Every IT role in 2026 has an AI-augmented version. Help desk technicians use AI to draft responses and look up documentation. Sysadmins lean on it for PowerShell scripts they used to spend an hour writing. Cybersecurity analysts hand it the alert backlog and get summaries back in seconds. Developers, GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Claude Code. That's just how they work now. If you walk into a 2026 interview and tell the hiring manager you don't use AI tools, you've just disqualified yourself. Not because the AI tools are magic, because refusing to use them in 2026 signals you're not paying attention. This is the single biggest change. Change number 2. 4 entire new branches got added to the IT career tree. Branches that barely existed 5 years ago. Cloud engineering is now its own track, not a sysadmin specialty. DevOps, SRE, and platform engineering grew into a whole family of roles. Data careers exploded into a full ladder of their own, from data analyst at the entry level all the way through data scientist and data engineer. And AI and machine learning rolled up into what LinkedIn lists as one of the fastest growing job titles in the country right now. AI engineer, 4 major new lanes. If you're optimizing for a 2021 career map, you're missing where the demand actually moved. Change number 3. The lanes that did exist in 2021 got reshaped by automation. Tier 1 help desk for basic tickets is being squeezed. Routine quality assurance testing is being squeezed. Boilerplate code generation is being squeezed. Basic data entry is being squeezed. These roles still exist, but the bar to enter them rose because the easy work got automated away. Meanwhile, the senior end of every lane got hotter. Mid-level talent across cloud data and cybersecurity is getting hired faster than companies can train new people. Entry level is harder than it was. Mid-level is on fire. Change number 4, cybersecurity demand kept climbing. there are roughly 4 to 5 million unfilled cybersecurity jobs globally, per the ISC Squared Workforce Study. SOC Analyst, the entry-level cyber role, is one of the few places where the entry door is still wide open if you bring the right preparation. If you're picking a lane in 2026 and you don't have a strong opinion yet, cybersecurity is the safest bet. Change number 5. The bootcamp market consolidated dramatically between 2022 and 2024. A lot of programs went out of business or got absorbed. The surviving ones offer real value, but the quality range is enormous now. If a bootcamp won't show you verified outcomes data within 6 months of graduation, walk away. The good ones publish it, the bad ones hide it. Change number 6, and this one is the most underappreciated. 2 entirely new education paths opened up that did not exist in 2021. Free career certificates from Google, Microsoft, AWS, and IBM are now legitimate entry credentials. The Google IT Support Certificate alone has placed hundreds of thousands of people into entry-level roles. And self-directed AI-assisted learning, where you use Claude or ChatGPT as a personal tutor and pair it with a paid certification exam or a portfolio project, is the fastest growing learning path in the field. 5 years ago, that option literally did not exist. Today, it's the differentiator for self-starters. That's 6 changes. None of them were on the 2021 map. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some 2021 advice still holds in 2026. Worth saying out loud, because most comparison videos focus only on what changed. Transferable skills still matter. If you have customer service experience, you're closer to helpdesk than someone who doesn't. If you have project coordination experience, you're closer to IT project management. If you have a military background with a clearance, you're closer to cybersecurity than 90% of applicants. Industry domain knowledge is still the strongest wedge for career changes, and arguably it's worth more in 2026 because employers are prioritizing skills and context over credentials more than they used to. Networking still matters. LinkedIn is still primary. Warm introductions still beat cold applications. The candidates who get hired in 2026 are still the ones who built genuine professional relationships, not the ones who carpet-bombed 1,000 job postings hoping for a response. Hands-on practice still matters. 3 certs without a portfolio loses to 1 cert plus 3 documented home lab projects every single time. That was true in 2021. It's even more true in 2026 because employers can verify your portfolio in 60 seconds before they ever schedule the interview. And consistency still matters more than intensity. 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week, for 6 months gets you to a help desk seat. That hasn't changed. The lanes have changed. The pace of the work has changed. But the underlying discipline that turns a beginner into someone who gets hired, that's the same as it ever was. Now, the part most people listening to this video actually want. What should you do in 2026? If you're thinking about getting into IT right now, here's the framework I'd use. Step 1. Pick your lane based on where the market is growing, not where it was hot 5 years ago. Cloud, DevOps, data, AI. Machine learning and cybersecurity are where the wind is at your back. Helpdesk is still a valid entry point, but go in with eyes open that the bar is higher than it used to be. Step 2. Pick your education path based on your actual situation. If you have money but limited time, certifications are the highest signal-to-time ratio. If you have time but limited money, lean on free career certificates and AI-assisted self-directed learning. If you're aiming at cleared government work or senior leadership, a 4-year degree still matters. If you're going for a specialty role, certifications plus a portfolio is the fastest path. Don't stack all 5 education paths. Pick one and supplement. Step 3. Build a portfolio from day 1. Home lab, GitHub, personal blog. Whatever fits your lane. Portfolio gets you considered. Without it, you're competing on credentials only, and credentials are commoditized in 2026. Step 4. Build your network in parallel. Optimize your LinkedIn, post twice a week about what you're learning. Reach out to hiring managers in your target lane. Attend at least 1 virtual meetup a month. The people who land jobs in 3 to 6 months instead of 12 to 18 are usually the ones who started the network in parallel with the certs. Step 5. Use AI as leverage every step of the way. Use Claude or ChatGPT as your personal tutor. Use them to generate practice scenarios. Use them to explain concepts you're stuck on. Use them to draft cover letters and prep for interviews. The candidates I see breaking in fastest in 2026 are the ones who treat AI as a force multiplier, not a threat. That's the framework. Realistic timelines so you know what you're signing up for. Helpdesk, 3 to 6 months from zero. Cybersecurity SOC analyst, 6 to 12 months. Cloud engineer, 9 to 18 months. Software developer, 12 to 24 months. Pick your lane with those numbers in mind. Plan for the lane, not just for the cert. Realistic salary anchors. Entry-level IT, $43,000 to $60,000. Entry-level cybersecurity, $70,000 to $100,000. Entry-level cloud, $75,000 to $110,000. Entry-level software developer, $74,000 to $84,000 for most of the market. Mid-level across most lanes, $100,000 to $150,000. Year 6 or 7 on a focus track, $140,000 to $200,000 for the broad middle. Geography shifts those numbers by 20 to 30% up or down depending on the metro. Those are the numbers most career advice videos don't give you because they're either selling something inflated or hedging too much to be useful. Anchor your expectations there. If you want the long-form version of all this, I just shipped a free course in my school community called Get Into IT, 2026 edition. 9 lessons, about 70 minutes total. We walk through your roadblocks, your motivation, the 10 major lanes, industries, and business needs, the 3 entry points, and your first 90 days of action. There's also a community-exclusive PDF of the full mind map that powered the course, which you can print, mark up, and refer back to whenever you reconsider your path. The school community is the IT career guide inner circle. Right now, joining is free, and every course I add stays free for you forever if you join while it's free. I'm flipping it to paid soon. Link is in the description. Lock in your access before that switch. The IT field in 2026 is bigger and stranger than it was in 2021. The opportunities are real. The path is just different. If you understand what changed, you can position yourself to land in the lanes where demand is actually growing, instead of the lanes where you're competing against everyone who's still working from a 2021 playbook. That's what I do over in the inner circle. That's what we cover in the course. Come join us. I'll see you on the other side. I hope this video helped you. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.